Hi, my name's Kim and welcome to my video diary. I've been asked by the Lyceum to do a video diary every day this week as I begin my rehearsals for the J.M. Barrie play Mary Rose. Luckily enough, they have been kind to give me an envelope that I have to open every day containing some questions, so that'll help my chat a bit, because I think without it this could be a very bad video diary and I'm not really sure why I agreed to do it. But anyway, okay, so I'll open my first envelope. The first day is always quite nerve-wracking because you meet the cast for the first time and they're meeting you for the first time, and it's nice when you go in because there's always a cup of coffee and a cake just to relax you and say hello to everybody, which is lovely, and then they say, okay, come through and we're now going to start the read-through, and you'll normally sit around on a table and begin, and you do feel, I think, a certain pressure. You hope that when you're reading with the person for the first time there's a connection, or you feel like you'll build a good relationship and that it works, you know, because there could be nothing worse than if you thought, uh-oh, you know, but you'd never feel that because you trust the director's decisions. And I think that's another thing, you hope that the director's, you know, not sitting there going, God, I've made an awful choice here, because that wouldn't be good. I think you always hope when you do a play, first and foremost, that the audience enjoy it and that you serve the play well. And if you can do that for an audience, if they can have 2 hours out of their life of their imagination running wild, or they're taken on a journey, or I think that's your main objective in being an actor. It was scary and I was really nervous, actually, more nervous than I usually am about a read-through, and I'm not sure why that is. Probably playing Mary Rose is a good enough answer to that, because it is a big part and it's a real challenge for me. So going in and reading for the first time in front of the cast, I found very nerve-wracking, but I kind of found myself easing into it after a while, which was nice, and it turned out to be a really, really good read-through, I thought, and the cast is brilliant. Tony's done a fantastic job in casting, and yeah, it just made me really, really excited about the play and what's to come. I actually went to the Lyceum Youth Theatre. I started when I was 14 and stayed there till I was 18, so that had a huge impact on me, I would say. The reason why I do acting now, I guess. And also, funnily enough, my dad, when he was 17 as a boy, used to work backstage at the Lyceum, which is really bizarre thinking of that, and now I'm there, and it's really lovely in a way. So it's got a bit of family history to it. I didn't do my video diary yesterday. Very bad. I went to the theatre instead and then had a glass of wine or two afterwards, if I'm honest, and didn't think it best to come home and chat to the camera. Today we kind of slowed things down a bit. We got a bit stuck on the scene when we get to the island. Not stuck, but I think all of us, there's 3 of us actors in the scene, we were all a bit stuck and all a bit not really on the ball today, and because Mary Rose is this child, as it were, this young adult who hasn't really grown up, it's very difficult to get that balance, because you don't want to play this little girl sort of saccharine character, because that could be awful. Yeah, no complaints so far, but who knows? We shall see, maybe someone will turn. A little drink, maybe? Yeah, I do quite like to go for a drink after rehearsals. It's nice if you go with the cast, because more often than not you end up chatting about the play, and it's a relaxed atmosphere, so you kind of find out more than, in a way, when you're in the rehearsal room, because there's no pressure, it's relaxed, and you're getting to know your cast